Hello everyone, and welcome to Roblox Battlebots episode 15. Nothing's different except this fight card. Let's look at our first fight, Warhawk versus 6 Deep. Warhawk's spinner is an uppercutter, so it could give 6 Deep some air, but that wedge is really long, so Warhawk needs momentum to get 6 Deep on them. Let's see Warhawk's strategy.
Our strategy is to run around 6 deep and then absolutely pull them into outer space. If that doesn't work, we'll panic and run away.
Getting to the sides of 6 Deep is a difficult task, because 6 Deep can just pull away. 6 Deep spinner is good at giving other bots some air, so that makes every bot scared of head-on impact with 6 Deep. Let's see 6 Deep's strategy.
So we really want to try to hit Warhawk. We don't care if it's head-on or not. If they try to get to our sides, we retreat, and then we hit them, and we send them launching into the stratosphere or outside the arena.
So nobody wants to hit 6 Deep head-on because they don't want to get launched, but 6 Deep just wants to hit Warhawk with its blade. But let's see what happens. Let the idiotic battle begin. 6 Deep has his blade working, but Warhawk seems to not be able to start their blade, and 6 Deep takes full advantage of that and flips Warhawk upside down, and Warhawk cannot self-right. So Warhawk's spinner didn't activate, which was really bad for them. 6 Deep took advantage of that and started hitting Warhawk, and that last hit made Warhawk do a flip, and because of the blade not working, Warhawk couldn't self-right. And that fight marks the end of round 1. Now that we're moving on to the quarterfinals, there's a lot more on the line. Whoever wins these next two fights, which are Overdrive versus RGB and Blacksmith versus Bite Force, move on to the semifinals. Now to this fight. RGB came here after a good flip on Witch Doctor, and Witch Doctor's self-righting mechanism didn't work. Overdrive received a round 1 bye, so they haven't fought yet. Let's see their strategies.
So RGB is probably the best flipper in all of Roblox Battlebots, so we definitely don't want to get flipped. Instead, we're gonna go around RGB and try to get a good hit there. We're just gonna go full speed at them and flip because I am feeling lucky.
Alright, now let's see what happens. Let the idiotic battle begin. RGB and Overdrive are just looking at each other. Overdrive's doing something. Overdrive's trying to get style points, and RGB flips Overdrive outside of the arena. Overdrive almost gets stuck on a mini bot, and Overdrive is still trying to get anything on RGB, a flip, a hit, anything, but Overdrive is just flipping, and that was a little bit of something that Overdrive did. Got into RGB's underbelly, but RGB made up for that and flipped Overdrive up in the air, and Overdrive keeps going upside down and spinning in the air. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's definitely something. RGB, almost gets a flip there, but couldn't get the flipper to flip in time. That was a lot of flips. And Overdrive is doing even more flips, and wow, good flip there by RGB. And another one. Overdrive is just getting dominated. And there's that one piece of Plan X that's being a nuisance for both of them. And Overdrive is dancing now, and hits that poor mini bot that's not even in this fight. RGB doesn't get a flip there, and Overdrive gets outside of the arena.
That's a knockout!
For most of the fight, Overdrive was just flipping all over the place, making RGB chase him. RGB didn't even make the last hit. Overdrive just did it themselves. So RGB moves on to the quarterfinals. Now up next is Bite Force versus Blacksmith. Blacksmith came here after he flipped up and his hammer landed on top of Black Ice, completely destroying it. Bite Force got here after Bronco got flipped upside down, and Bite Force took full advantage of that. Now let's see who will win this fight and face RGB in the quarterfinals. The idiotic, whoa! Blacksmith does a huge flip in the air, and Blacksmith is upside down. Can he get up? Can he? Oh, wow, well, what happened there? But Blacksmith gets his hammer ripped off. Well, the top of his hammer, he's still got a stick, and he's got a stick in a dream right now, and he keeps flipping all over the place. That's a unique way of dodging Bite Force's attacks, and Wow, another insane dodge, and oh, Blacksmith is stuck upside down! Wow, that's gonna be a knockout. Bite Force wins it. Blacksmith was just dancing all over the place, and Bite Force got tired of that and casually destroyed Blacksmith's hammer. Blacksmith kept chasing his dream of being the best robot dancer, but he got stuck upside down.